the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, here we go. Coldest temperatures of the season headed towards Oklahoma. It will be the first freeze, and it'll be a hard-killing freeze for parts of the state. Now, this is not Arctic air, but it's cold enough that you may want to prepare for it, especially your vehicle, winterize your boats, that sort of thing for sure. But as far as your car goes, check the tire tread, the pressure, make sure your tires are good to go. This is the time of year where you'll get in and be driving, and those sensors will kick on because the cold air causes that air to compress. And then check your antifreeze, make sure you're good to go there. Of course, you're going to want a working heater and make sure your battery is looking good and charged up and good to go. As far as your plants go, a lot of us are going to try to save our tender plants. Some of them, unfortunately, with this type of temperatures we're going to see in parts of the state, it's going to be hard. Other areas, it's worth a shot for sure, especially in the metro. I think a light freeze is what we'll see. So it's very possible to save them. Use a cloth, a sheet, a newspaper. I've used coffee cans to kind of put over some of the plants. Bring the potted ones in if you can. Water them before you start to insulate them. And if you can apply mulch, that's a good thing. And then, of course, make sure you do unhook your water hose from the spigot, because that outside above ground temperature will be below freezing for a while, maybe an hour or two in Oklahoma City, but it'll be much colder to the north and to the northeast. Reason for the cold air? Well, that cold front that came in over the weekend gave us the severe weather and widespread rain. Yes, that is down to the south and in northern Oklahoma. You missed out on the rain. New showers out in West Texas. Those won't make it here. We are clear. We are sunny. It's 47 degrees. Northeast winds are with us, and we're just about 15 degrees colder than it was at this time on your Sunday. So it's definitely chilly, and it's going to be a cool day. We're in the low 40s now, up to the north, 50s in southern Oklahoma. North winds, they're at 10 to 20. Gusts are a little stronger down south, and that gusty north wind has given us a wind chill. Feels like the upper 30s across many locations. And hour by hour today, 52 at noon, we'll see a high today of 60 with sunny skies, and that north breeze backs off some into the evening and overnight hours. Highs today, upper 50s, low 60s, some mid 60s down in the southwest. And I love this shot. If you look from space at water vapor imagery, so the mid upper levels of the atmosphere, look at the jet stream just diving from the poles straight down the plains. That is causing very cold conditions, and we just get colder. We'll be cold tomorrow morning and even colder by Wednesday morning. Wednesday is the coldest of the next 9. And yes, we're going from frosty conditions to warm conditions to then a chance for thunderstorms. There goes the culprit for the big cold dip. This is going to be a big trough of low pressure. It's dumping snow, accumulating snow across the Great Lakes. Portions of Wisconsin picking up close to 10 inches of snow out of this system. For us, we're bone dry. Winds will be up some tonight. We'll have a chance for patchy frost. I think widespread, almost statewide frost coming up Wednesday morning. Wednesday afternoon, that erodes away and we start to warm it up. By Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're in the 80s. And then here comes our next system. This one's going to give us a more potent jet stream, more Gulf moisture. Rain and storms are looking likely Sunday night into Monday. This is still a long way away, but with that, we could see some severe weather creeping back into our forecast to start next week. Far cry from that type of a setup tonight. Tonight, winds are up a little bit. Wind chill will be a factor tomorrow. It'll feel like the 20s. 34 for a low in Edmond, just above freezing. 32 in Chandler. 33 El Reno, 34 in Minco. And then to put the zones on here, the pink would be a chance for patchy frost. The purple is what we'll get down and flirt with freezing tonight. And then 20s up in the northeast. Tomorrow afternoon, look at your highs. Your Tuesday is going to be a very cool day. 20 degrees below average, 40s and low 50s for highs. And then for Wednesday morning, again, the coldest morning, very light winds. That'll make it easy for frost to develop. Low 30s, I think, at or below freezing for most of the metro. 32 in pink, 30 in El Reno, 30 in Guthrie, 28 in Chandler. Now, when you get to 28 degrees and below for at least a couple of hours, that's a hard killing freeze. That puts an end to the growing season, and that zone in blue is where I do think that will happen. Okay, so that's going to be from Ponca City to Stillwater to Chandler to Okemah, back down to McAllister, points to the northeast, with the purple being a light freeze. Wednesday afternoon, here come the 60s, and then we're warming it up. It's just a brief big cool down. Then we're rebounding back into the 80s with storm chances